Greetings to my team of 144, all Starseeds, Lightworkers, and Wayshowers. Hope you're having a beautiful and blessed day today. Many more intense energies coming through the field today, through the sun portal, through the Stargate. The rainbow waves were coming in strong today. I know myself, there was many expansions in the crystal palace in the brain. Sometimes you may experience as the third eye opens, as the crown's opening, as we call the spirit gate expands, opens. You might feel like pressure in your skull, pressure behind the eyes. I know today behind my right eye, there was moments of waves coming through where it felt like someone was pushing on the back of my eyeball. I know it sounds weird. Many people are experiencing these flashes of white light. Some are experiencing the rainbow colors, the violet rays, some the pink rays, the pink light. I know the star, the soul, the sun is a very intense white light right now, because as the white light at the center of your being is intensifying and expanding, all of us together, all light workers, are affecting the field of energy that we call the matrix, divine waters. I wanted to give a couple updates and then do a little frequency transmission, and then a transmission from the Pleiadians through Michael Love. So first off, I wanted to thank everyone for joining our CBD team. We're up to 124. So I've been helping as many people as I can. It's really a time thing, because now that we're up to 124 people, I can only put 10 people in rotation till I put a couple people under them, and I'm trying to help as many people. You know how I'm doing it. I have several people directly under me, and then I place people under those. So everyone that, when you sign up, you know, on 2stepstowealth.com, that's the number 2 steps, STEPS, 2wealth.com, or the links in the description below. You'll see, you'll be signing up under someone on our team, and the funds for this are going towards the vision of the healing center in Ecuador. So thank you everyone for your support on that. I wanted to talk about, a couple people made comments about, I think in the last video where I was going into transmission, how my voice was changing. And the thing is I go deeper and deeper into the stillness to allow the higher self to come through, and to allow the transmissions. The mind has to become very still. And as I go deeper into that void, into the still center, sometimes my voice will change frequency. Also, you know, I can hit with, when I open the throat chakra and become very still, I can hit many, many frequencies, from the lowest of low to the highest of high. I've been to the highest mountain and the lowest valley. Been to the physical, non-physical, to the 4D, 5D, and beyond. I also want to address that a couple people who felt a negative impact from me talking about the simulation of the Matrix and the Avatar. I'm going to try and clarify a couple things, because some people may take that as a bad thing, that this is not real, this experience we're having. Now our perception is perceiving something. It is what we may call a simulation, because it's always changing, and all that means is it is impermanent. What is real is eternal. What is false, or a simulation, we may call it, the ancients called it Maya or illusion. This is neither good nor bad, right nor wrong. It just is what it is. The guru will say, how do you know the difference? If someone asks a teacher, master teacher, what's the difference between what is real and what is not real? And what is real never changes. What is not real or false or an illusion, the simulation, is always changing. So everything you see, taste, touch, or feel with your senses is always changing. So that makes it part of the simulation or the illusion. What is real is that still white magnetic light at the center of your being, which you may call love, God, heaven, truth. There's many names for that still white light. That's what Walter Russell was very eloquent and explained very well. This could be an hour conversation, but I keep my videos somewhat short most of the time, so that I keep the being's attention. So I'll put a link in the description below to Walter Russell's book, The Secret of Light, if you really want to understand the concept of the still white magnetic light of God, truth, and the simulation. He does a great job. He was one of the world's greatest geniuses. He wrote several books. He was an amazing artist, scientist, philosopher. Walter Russell. So the Buddha would say that all things are impermanent, and by things he meant things that we experience in this simulation or illusion. And that's not a bad thing, because if he would also teach that life is suffering, but he did not mean life, that is eternal. He meant the energies, the frequencies of this avatar, of this simulation, were suffering. And then Krishnamurti would teach that God is the great beauty and the great sword in this, because you can't separate anything from the source. It's an emanation, it's a manifestation of the Tao, what we call the way. That's why Yeshua Christos would say, I am the way, the truth, and the life, or the light. Because life is light, light is life. And I am is the pure awareness, is consciousness that manifests this light, manifests these frequencies, these resonances, this simulation, which we are one with. The kingdom of heaven is within yourself. You just have to go within, into that still white light. And we say white, that the one white light, as it manifests in this realm, it goes through a type of prism to create the electromagnetic spectrum, which is the rainbow. So that one light becomes the 7 lights of the rainbow, and those 7 become the billions of colors that we experience. It's kind of like a hierarchy or pyramid. The white at the top, 7 in the middle, like our chakras, and then the billions at the bottom, the billions of lights, of colors that our eye picks up. So if you study the Heart Sutra in Buddhism, or Avalokitesvara, that's Kuan Yin, or Guan Yin, the Bodhisattva of compassion, clearly saw that the 5 skandhas are empty. Skandhas are the senses. So she would say, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no seeing, no thinking, no hearing, no tasting, no touching, no world of sight, no world of consciousness. So basically, what is this? She speaks of the heart center, which is the center of the universe, the center of you, the center of all things. The heart of it all. And in the Hindu, the heart center, the green, that's the middle path, the middle Dantian, the green, the emerald palace in the center of the accretion disk, the aurora borealis. The emerald is May, the Taurus, the Taurian. The green fields. Today I got to spend a few hours with Gaia, and she sent me many gifts. It was a beautiful day in the woods. She sent me several messengers from the winged nation, from the furry nation, and the dragons were with me. They were communicating to the higher portals. Now some people had posted that this fear of the dragon energies, like, as a negative thing also. And I address some of the negative things I see in the comments only to clarify things, because I know most of you understand these things, just these are for the people that need more understanding. I know most Starseeds, they connect with the Dragon Nation. And we created the dragons before, or I should say after the fall of grace, the fall from Eden, as protectors and teachers for our future selves, for our future avatars. And they're with us all the time. In the I Ching, which is one of the most ancient sacred books in China, there were 64 codes within that book called hexagrams, because there were 6 lines in 64 different configurations of yin and yang. Yin, the broken line; yang, the solid line; yin feminine, yang masculine. And in interpretation, there's been thousands of interpretations and teachings for the I Ching. And one of the translations was clouds follow dragons. So the dragons are also the ley lines in the heavens and on the earth. But the dragon manifestation is a higher dimensional being, kind of like Bigfoot and fairies, elves. Nothing to fear. They are helpers. So Gaia had sent a little angel to me today, and we connected on a deep soul level. It came through this tiny little bird. It was like a blue-gray, and she flew up to me and landed on a branch right in front of my face, and our eyes connected. Our chi connects through our eyes. And we communicated through a deep soul connection. And she sent me many other gifts. And I was surrounded by the 4-leggeds, the red tree squirrels. And they were chittering and chattering and sending me transmissions and energies of love and light to lift my spirit, as the lower Dantian was pulled deep into the void today. we're balancing between the void and bliss. You know, some of these bliss, as the crown chakra opens, we stay grounded. That's why Sifu will say, smile, 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 ground, ground, ground. Because the smile, a light smile, opens the crown, lifts you up to the heavens, and we ground through our legs and feet, deep into Gaia, deep into the core of the earth, the feminine symbolizing the void, or emptiness, and the bliss, the form, the levity. So it's gravity and levity. Gravity is magnetism, levity is electricity, or the fire. The fire rises up, the water flows down. That symbolism is throughout all ancient teachings and traditions of all spiritual practices. They might call it different names, but it has to deal with the masculine and the feminine, and these truths are coming through as the divine masculine and the divine feminine are waking up and rising up and lifting up through the star nations, through the Starseeds, through the Lightworkers. So I'll do a quick transmission, a short one through Michael Love today and the Pleiadians, and then tomorrow I'll do a longer one. It's 12:12 right now, 12:12. A divine feminine counterpart of mine and a Greek goddess, her mother, who is a divine Greek goddess in this realm. Her birth was on 12/12. She transitioned many years ago, but her spirit is still with us, sending you much love, the genie of the light. I love you for the great gift you gave to this earth, and to the children, and to the animals, and to all beings. Thank you for the sacrifice you made. And thank you for your love and joy that you transmitted through your child to transmit to all beings on the earth. So this transmission from Michael Love, the event, Earth Frequency Update 4282019, Earth Alliance Briefing, Planetary Briefing, 1:11 p.m. Eastern, Attention Starseeds of Earth, Pleiadian Special Operation Star Chakra continues through the weekend as galactic light forces beam high frequency 5D, 40 hertz gamma energy, that's gamma energy, towards planet Earth. Can you feel this powerful cosmic energy coming into your body today? Ascension symptom reports are on the rise today as star beings all across the globe begin their final 3D matrix clearing. Let us know what ascension symptoms you are experiencing at this hour. It's time to let it all go now and come to a 0-point energy state. We must allow this grand, universal process to unfold and flow through us. We came to Earth to hold light in these magnificent bodies on behalf of all humanity. Thank you for all you are doing. Stand strong. Great ones, finalize any remaining inner work now required to clear your 8th chakra, so that you may attain the kingdom of heaven on earth. Godspeed to all great beings of light stationed on planet Earth, Michael and the Pleiadians. And you can monitor the Schumann resonance live at 5D Earth Space Weather Tools on 5dearthproject.com. And that is Operation Star Chakra of the event energies through the 8th chakra and the Pleiadian light forces. So I'll give you a quick energy frequency transmission that was given to me through Gaia today as our hearts connected on the deepest level. So take a deep breath. As you breathe in, you breathe Qi into your lower Dantian. Put your awareness in your heart center. At the center of the chest, the star energies are opening, the portals are opening. Take a deep breath as you breathe in. You breathe in Qi. As you breathe out, release any negativity, any negative thoughts, any negative feelings, any negative processes. I would say a negative process. Because in truth, we say negative energies, but like Walter Russell would say, there is no really negative energy. There's negative polarities. Energy is energy. Energy flows. So one thing that I forgot to mention as I talked about the one still white magnetic light at the center of all things, which is the center of your being. It's still because everything moves around that center. But that center is everywhere. It's in you, it's in me, it's in every living thing throughout all universes and multiverse. So if stillness is everywhere, how can anything be moving? And that's what Walter Russell explains and describes very nicely in The Secret of Light. And it's a projection, it's a simulation, it's a mirrored effect. It's a, how can we say it? Seemingly motion. It's a seemingly simulation. Because in truth, the Great Spirit, the Great Mystery God is beyond even the stillness and the silence and anything moving. It's beyond the emptiness and beyond the form. It's beyond words, beyond anything we can think. But that is our true self, our unborn mind, what is called the unborn mind of Buddha, which is pure awareness. Because without the senses, the eyes, ears, nose, without consciousness, what exists? And you could be that which exists, but you can't know it. But we know it by pointing to it, or understand it, or seemingly understand it. That's why the Zen master will say it's no words can explain it. We can't even talk about the Buddha, but we allude to the truth through words and vibrations and symbols and synchronicities. But you are that pure awareness. That pure awareness exists long before anything was created and long after anything ends. And that's why Alan Watts would say, total annihilation is total liberation. Because if everything was annihilated, all that would be left is pure awareness, without any conflict. The Matrix just continues for entertainment purposes only. And I'm not joking, and I'm not being sadistic, or being a smart aleck, because what is being entertained? Our higher self is being entertained. The gods, the goddesses, they're being entertained by these stories we're living out. Even though many of us are suffering greatly in this realm, there is also great beauty The great beauty is within that pain. It's beyond that pain. And if you just open the eyes of your spirit, you will see the beauty that is all around you, in every blade of grass, in every flower that opens, in every eye you look into. When you look into that pure awareness, with pure awareness, you see that everything is a mirror reflecting back at yourself. We are waking up from this matrix, but we are transmitting our love into it, into the simulation, into the projection, with our pure thoughts, our pure awareness, and our pure love. So thank you for all you do. Without further ado, beloveds, beloved beings of light and love, brothers and sisters of the light, let go, let go, let go. Go through and through and through. I go to the low and to the high and balance in the middle. Feel the energy. You are surrounded by your higher self, your higher selves, with the eternal light. Feel the angelic realm surrounding you. Your team is always with you. You may feel it as chills or as electricity flowing through your meridians, through your nervous system. Sensitivity, the senses are having activity, the sensory perception, which is your nervous system. It's the carrier of the frequency of the codes. They carry the energies through your organs, into your brain, into your heart, into your stomach. We call it the lower dantian, the middle dantian, the upper dantian, flowing through your crown. Put your awareness in the crystal palace at the center of the brain we call the pineal gland, the pineal and the pituitary, the left and the right, the feminine, the masculine, They are pulsing with the vibrations of the one law, the frequency, the rise and fall of energy. We open the portal of the 8th chakra. The wind gate opens, the spirit gate opens, the tricky gate, the gateless gate. It is open before you. Step through with your mind. Step through the portal, merging with your higher self, merging with your true self, with Mother, Father, God, Prime Creator. Separation is part of the illusion, the simulation. In truth, we are all one. We are all connected. It is beyond connection, beyond unity, beyond words. The Bee Nation wants to come through. Feel their heavenly wings, their gentle wings, translucent, pure, as they brush gently across your lips. Gaia transmitting her divine feminine love to you through your heart. So take a deep breath. Deep into your belly and into your heart and into your lungs. And as you breathe out, release anything that's left of the old 3D matrix. Release, let go of any doubt, any fear, any negativity. The old is gone. The old is done. Love has won. We are transmitting this through our heart. There's nothing left to hold on to of the old matrix. There's nothing to hold on to of the false self. Be in the purity and the bliss of the divine light of Heavenly Father, Mother, the holy fire, the holy water. We bring the two together to reunite all twin flames, all twin waters. The water nation and the fire nation unite to lift all life through all realms, through infinite dimensions and infinite universes, the multi-dimensional and the interdimensional, the outer dimensional becomes one, heaven on earth, earth on heaven. So be in peace in the light, my dear beloved beings. I am here with you always, sending you the deepest, purest, divine love. Sweet, blissful dreams, beloved Lightworkers.